When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Vanderbilt Commodores. And the Gators will kick it off to get us underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Vanderbilt's offense will get the ball first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming.
Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Finds the tight end. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Moon. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Commodores back to the line on. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Going to swing it on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Hauls it in. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Commodores trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Bowie. Touchdown Doors. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
So Florida's offense has the ball for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, Dave.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Guys, let's chat about Florida. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They'll run the screen. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Bowie. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. The Commodores have this offense rolling. Back open in the middle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it on the move. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 2nd and goal for the offense. It's complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Barrels ahead. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. A field goal here would make it a 2-possession game, but they elect to leave the offense on the field on 4th down. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Gets the back moving. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
The Gators line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Averill. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bowie. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to... Converts on 4th down. Still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Commodores kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Got it behind the line. It's Bowie. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores!
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Gators will call on their punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Averill. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown Gators! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. God, look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting in it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Back to pass on second down. Pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Commodores will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Gators will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Now the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Handoff to the single back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short.
Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Vandy. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one...
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Under fire. And now the ball is free in the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. It prevented the touchdown by falling on it, but they'll give up the deuce.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Now this offense is back on the field. To the air on first down. He wants to take the top off. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown Doors. Once he got some room, it was over.
And if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The RPO, it's complete. There he goes. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Gators come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Now the toss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pressure coming. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional throw.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
The Commodores have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Big fella moving. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now it's 2nd and goal. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well. Their way to an 11-1 regular season.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Rides the back on the option, the give. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick pass on the fly motion. Finding open areas. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got a man. It's Charles. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
3rd and goal for the offense. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account. And it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year.